Yo, sometimes you gotta ask yourself, man, what you doing this for? What you going to school for? What you working that job for? What you hanging around? The people you hang around for? Man, why you do the things you do? Why you get up every day, man? Yo, what's the meaning of your life, man? What's the purpose? You gotta ask yourself these things, man. What you doing this for? Who you doing this for? Yeah. So what you doing this for? 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 What you doing this for? Now who 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 you doing this for? Who you doing this for? Man, who you doing this for? Who you doing this for?
Now when I grab this microphone and start to spit through these chords, I'ma take you on a mission, I hope you jumping on board. See, this is more than entertainment when I deliver these words and hit you with the straight and never to leave you stumbling off curves. So don't get caught up in the adjective, nouns and verbs. Dude, they ain't feeling you. Shut up, Satan, man, you get on my nerves. I don't care if they looking at me facing these stirs. I'ma still spit the wisdom, leaving free like a bird. I done coming from a round of applause from the crowd, or to spit a high bar to make the crowd go wild. Yo, I came here on a mission for man, woman, and child, just to bring you the gospel service with a smile. Jesus love, yeah, buddy, yo, pal. This to save one soul, he'll walk thousands of miles. Hey, yo, a step to salvation, let's walk for a while. Jay walking with a smile all the way down the aisle. So what you doing? So what you doing this for? 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 What you doing this for? Now who 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 you doing this for? Who you doing this for? Man, who you doing this for? Who you doing this for?
To my people lost in the world ghetto, living by the government rules, thinking the government rules. They living lawless, cause them phonies and hypocrites, they got your heartless. Taking out the gospel in school, teach us what they want us to learn and they call us some fools. We stuck in slavery but under the biblical rules. The condition of sin, things they changed, they've been happening since way back when. Since the early church of Rome, man, since Paul wrote the book of 1 Corinthians. 2 and 6 put you up on the wisdom of God. 2 and 9 help you understand the spirit of God. And this was after he died, but we went back to living in the ways of Babylon, rocking our signs, glorifying street signs for the glory of I. Stuck in this trance of pride, no need to ask us why. No need to ask us why. No need to ask me why. Yo, that's why we ask you why. So what you doing? So what you doing this for? 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 What you doing this for? Now who 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 you doing this for? Who you doing this for? Man, who you doing this for? Who you doing this for?
Y'all, make some noise and put together your palms and dance, but listen as I spit this song. I'm doing this for dames and dawns, brainwashed by Viacom. Now, girls don't play, they buy Mac and buy thongs. And boys don't play, they just Mac and get some. And scared to stick out like a thumb. Individuality, they run far from. Cause they can't see the light from the sun. Cause they mesmerized by the money thrown at the camera. Got no stamina, fall for anything. Cause they won't stand up. Can I get a hand up? Of their heads who is sick of the scandalous picture of Christians that shows like Flanders. Doing this for God's people up in the place. Whether a hip-hop head or maybe you skate or shop at thrift stores or African Bay.
So what you doing? So what you doing this for? 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 What you doing this for? Now who 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 you doing this for?
Now who you doing this for?